My dear yogis, I hope this video finds you well. I really hope that you've had a lovely week so far and you are ready for a new practice, a new yoga practice that's going to really soothe the mind and relax your body. As we enter into the colder months, I think it's really important to start drawing our attention inwards and really try to find moments of calm and stillness. So this practice is gonna be a super relaxing yoga practice for de-stressing. So perfect for those moments where we feel very tight in our body, maybe very tired mentally and emotionally, and we just need like a little pocket of space for us to find stillness. So when you're ready, all we're gonna need, we're gonna have a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can, of course, as always, you can use your pillows, or your blankets, and then we're gonna have a block. And these are just props that you wanna have near you. You may use them or you may not use them. So I'm gonna give you the options and then you make your decision. Yeah, so always listening to your body and listening to your needs. Now you can practice with your most comfortable socks, your most comfortable clothes. Make sure you feel very warm, and when you're ready, let's get started. Lovely, so we are going to start by opening the feet wider than hip distance, and we're going to start inviting the knees to come towards one side and to the other. Just trying to really create a bit of space here, allowing the stretch to travel up the spine. Lovely. See if you can really keep the hands on the floor, and as much as possible bring that opposite knee all the way down to the earth. Lovely. And then when you're ready, on your next exhale, you're gonna start relaxing the knees towards the right, and you want to create kind of like a 90-degree angle in the front leg, and then also maybe trying to aim for a 90-degree angle on the back leg, but not worrying too much about that one. You can actually relax it. If this feels very uncomfortable, you can always just invite the knee forwards, or just finding a slightly different position. You can lengthen the leg all the way to the side. Yeah, just see what works for you. And now from here, maybe we want to get a bolster or you want to get a block, depending on how much support you're gonna need. And you can start coming all the way down until you can fully relax here on the bolster. Now some people may not need the bolster and you can have a block just to relax the forehead, different positions. So just taking a few moments here. Just inviting the hip area, the glute, to naturally open without any sort of forcing. Of course, we never want to force the body in our yoga practice. So we are almost working more with the gravity, with the force of gravity. The more that we are able to let go, the more releasing, de-stressing we can experience in the body. We're gonna stay here just for 2 more breaths, so it's just very gentle and simple stretches today that we won't be holding for too long. Lovely. And then when you're ready, just start using your hands to help yourselves come all the way up and just melting away from the pose, coming all the way back to your sit. Lovely. If you need to lengthen the legs just to give them a bit of a shake or kind of wiggle the feet, just feel free to do so. And then when you're ready, we're just simply going to start traveling to the other side. So if you need to just move the blocks to the other side or your props, and again, knees up, bringing the feet wider than hip distance, moving a little bit, allowing the knees to come all the way down to the earth, feeling this lovely juicy stretch traveling all the way up. And then on your next exhale, allowing the legs to come to the left. Now shifting your pelvis, making sure that we are facing that front leg. Don't forget about the back leg. Your right glute will be off the floor probably. And then when you're ready, start melting forwards with your next exhale and using your props to support you. Notice if you are holding your breath. And if so, let it out through the mouth. Many of us tend to hold the tension on our jaw. We suddenly get very tight on our jaw and we're just practicing, trying to de-stress the body and trying to soften as much as we can. You've got 2 more breaths here. One more. And exhale. And with the next inhale, just use yourselves, use your hands to help yourselves come all the way up, and then coming all the way back to neutral. Releasing, maybe lengthening the legs, give them a little shake. Nice, fantastic. So from here, when you're ready, you're gonna find your cross-legged position and you want to find the right shin in front of the left. If you need to sit on a block or on a pillow, feel free. But if your hips are a little bit higher, just make sure you've got some support here on the side, yeah? So as you inhale, we've got the right shin in front, taking the left arm up to the sky, and then we're gonna find a lovely side stretch here. Inhaling, really finding lovely space. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. And then when you're ready, we're just gonna start rounding forwards. And we're gonna stay here for a little bit, just a few breaths, allowing the head to be very heavy. Just see if you can find a lovely cervical spine stretch. The more that you let go, the more you can feel releasing on the back body. One more breath. Let it out. And then use your hands. Help yourselves come all the way up. And then bring the hands to your knees. Roll the shoulders up to your ears. Inhale. And releasing through the mouth. Just keep the neck very nice and free. There's completely no tension. And then we're just simply gonna change and swap the legs. So we've got the left shin on top, in front of the right, having a block or a pillow, sitting on top of a pillow, wherever you need. Sending the right arm up to the sky. Now finding this side stretch as you exhale. You can slide all the way down to your forearm if you've got access to it, but never forcing. Inhaling. Exhale. If your neck feels a little bit tight, you can relax the head. One more breath. And exhale. And then when you're ready, round forwards, coming all the way forwards and forwards. And then use your hands. Allow yourself to melt all the way forwards in your forward fold. Notice if there is one glute that feels tighter or one hip that feels a little bit more stuck. And one more breath here. Let it out. Now use your hands, help yourselves come all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing the hands to your knees. Taking an inhale, roll the shoulders up to your ears. And then opening the chest. Exhale and just relax the neck. Lovely. From here, we're gonna go into forward fold. So we're gonna be extending the legs. I want you to find your comfortable position. If you need to sit on a pillow again, feel free. Take the arms all the way up to the sky, inhaling, interlacing the fingers, pressing the ceiling away. And then as you exhale, start folding forwards, release. And allow the spine to round, chin to chest. So it's not necessarily about actively finding stretch, it's about how much you can surrender. And if you need something in between the legs or if you need support, you can create support here. Yeah, you could always find your own way to create support. Now if you've got the head hanging, that's absolutely fine, that's great. You're gonna find a lovely, lovely stretch on the back of the body. And we're just staying here for one more breath. And then very gently, roll up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Just make sure you've got space at the back, moving the hips forwards, coming all the way down, and then bringing the heels in, very close to your sitting bones. You're gonna bring the hands either side of the body, palms facing down. We're gonna go for a round of bridge pose. So as you inhale, connecting the navel into the spine. Now don't look at the screen, listen to the sound of my voice. Keep the head in line, in neutral. And then when you're ready, press the floor away as you start lifting the hips high, vertebrae by vertebrae. So you start with the lower back, you travel through the middle back, and then you go all the way up to the upper back. If you want to interlace the fingers, you can squeeze the shoulder blades together. Staying here for a deep breath in. And as you exhale, release, melting vertebrae by vertebrae, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Lovely. Let's start bringing the knees towards the chest. Maybe holding the knees and give yourselves a nice squeeze. the gentle rock, and then inviting the legs to come to the left, opening the right arm to the opposite side, just taking a moment here to feel this opportunity to twist, allowing the head to be neutral or turning to the right. Got one more breath. Lovely, everyone. You're doing great. When you're ready, start bringing the knees up. So maybe one knee first, followed by the other. Trying to move in a way that feels releasing, de-stressing. And then as you exhale, you're going to send the knees towards the right. Just make sure you've got space, not like me. Allowing the left shoulder to sink down. If you feel you've got tightness on your lower back, maybe the glute, you can have a pillow in between the legs just to give you a bit more support. Beautiful, everyone. When you're ready, just gently start coming all the way back, one knee first, following by the other. And then let's just finish the practice with a full body stretch. So lengthen the legs, bring the arms above the head, interlacing the fingers. Breathe in and breathe out. Lovely, everyone. So please feel free to stay there if that's where you want to be for a little bit more. I will gently start closing the practice for you. So if you want to find a comfortable sit, please come with me. If you feel very comfortable on the floor, stay there for a few more minutes. I want to thank you all for being here with me today. I feel very honored to be able to hold this space for us to practice together. Thanks so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you feel a little bit better in your bones. So if you like this video, please press that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will be uploading weekly one yoga practice for you, a little mix of everything. So I really hope you find it useful. If you have any comments, please comment below, and hope to see you all next week. Thank you so much. Namaste.